Hello dear Taurus, I will tell you today's horoscope for September 10th, 2025. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Being receptive to the needs of others doesn't mean you'll be at their mercy to do every task they ask of you. Of course, this doesn't apply to your job, where you always have to be willing to meet deadlines and complete the tasks assigned to you. You're becoming isolated from your surroundings, and someone close to you is noticing. They'll probably let you know today. Pay attention to what they say and apply the advice they give you. The sea of people you see every day can make you lose faith in the goodness of those around you, but don't. There's a world full of good people who want the best for you. Listening and making time for your partner is essential. Don't become someone who doesn't pay attention to the needs of their loved one. Today is the day to make the decision to release stress from your body. You can opt for an exercise routine or take a relaxation course. Whatever you choose, it will be good for you, as you've been accumulating a lot of tension, especially in your shoulders and in your mind. Someone you know well will commit an indiscretion that could harm you. Approach that person and ask for an explanation about the reasons that led them to do that. You will receive an invitation to see a show that will make you appreciate art and cultural expression again. Don't refuse this, no matter how much work you have to do. It will give you a new perspective on reality, and you'll do a better job tomorrow. Your family is concerned about your life. Pay a visit to your parents or siblings, if you have any. You need to see them more often. You need to stop thinking that the person you want to conquer is unattainable. If you continue to hold that person in your mind like this, you won't be able to take the necessary steps to approach them and find out if your feelings are reciprocated or not. Remember that there are no impossible loves, only people who aren't compatible. You don't have to always be attentive to everyone around you. Often, you must strive to think beyond the norm and give them the tools to take their own actions. You won't always be there to take care of everything. You don't have to be afraid to experiment more in life. Today, you're likely to receive a very tempting invitation from someone who has you in their mind. You shouldn't reject what they've proposed to you. It could be a good time to meet someone who could change your life later on. Taurus will be in a bad mood today. Some of the things they've wanted aren't turning out the way they should or how they really envision them, and that bothers them a lot. You're on a good path today. Don't bring bitterness into your life. Forget what you thought you knew about love. Right now, you have a lot more to think about. It's good to stop trying to believe in fairy tales, because love isn't like that. Reality is more complicated, Taurus, and you know it. You've experienced it before. The bull has a lot to say at work today. That's why you'll have to think of a good way to deal with the new difficulties they've put in your way to prevent you from speaking your mind. Someone doesn't want you to tell the truth. You don't have to be thinking about everything at once. You have some complications that could leave you feeling unwell today, so pay attention to your health. You're letting impulsiveness take over your life and your mind, so it's likely someone will tell you today that you're reacting badly to a comment they make. Remember that part of growing up means accepting that we're not alone in the world, but that others exist, and that we should respect what they tell us, even if it means getting a little angry about it. You have a very good opportunity to find the job you've been hoping for. In fact, today you'll hear from someone you applied for. But to make this decision, you need to be mature and start thinking about what's best for you, along with what you want and dream about. Meditate on it. Love has a new path in store for you, but you need to be aware that it will be very different from what you've experienced before. Enjoy this new phase. Possible chest pains will alert you that you're eating too much junk food. Try to eat a healthier diet. Being cold with your partner is never a good idea, especially if you've had any problems recently. You're beginning to go through a period of change in all the important areas of your life. You need to explore your talents more. You have untapped abilities, and it's becoming apparent at work. A superior or boss will let you know today. Taurus is beginning to experience a very positive creative moment, so for those who use this tool for work, an excellent day is projected in this regard. Someone who wants to offer you a new project will contact you today to finalize the details of the offer and a possible hiring. If you can stop thinking about problems during the day, then you'll have the opportunity to enjoy yourself a lot, so you have to do your part to make things truly better. What you're feeling a little bad about today isn't a real problem, so start seeing things a little more as they should be. This isn't a good love that's making your heart ache. Start moving a little to the side. Don't think about money anymore. Remember that things can only be fixed by working and always looking for better options. So today, try to start looking for a new job or something that can truly help you move forward. There are no problems that can be completely avoided. They will always occur in your life, so start accepting them and doing your best to fix any bad situation you have. You're an expert in certain areas, and you like your expertise in those matters to be respected. You're picky about this aspect, which is why you don't accept your partner's opinions when they want to comment on your expertise. You need to be more moderate and learn to listen, because there's always something valuable in the eyes of the person you love. The best way to approach this person is to show your worth in every aspect. When you're in front of them today, don't cling to false humility. Admiration quickly turns into love, and that's why you should foster it. Be the best version of yourself in front of the person you desire. No more lying. Those secret meals, those drinks, those small excesses you don't let others know you're committing. In reality, it doesn't matter if you hide them from others, because in the end, your body takes care of them. Be as honest as you can with yourself. Offer more than you can to be taken more seriously. You fulfill all your obligations on time and in the right way, but you are very frugal when it comes to delivering. You don't establish bonds with your bosses and clients, and they are essential for increasing your prestige. Greed is never a good thing in life, and you must put this advice into practice. You must always keep in mind that if the universe has given you good things, you must give back. Start by making a donation, no matter how small, to a charity in need. Also, don't be shy about helping a friend or family member in need. In love, invite your partner to dinner, a trip, or a show. You should take the time to enjoy it together. Plan to give them a gift you know they've wanted for a long time, not because they value material things, but as a gesture of selfless love. If you have children, remember not to teach them the wrong way about money. Teach them to save, but also to know how to give to others. They'll grow up knowing how to enjoy their earnings. Problems with other people, especially those you work with, could arise today. A rumor you've been part of will come back to haunt you today, as it's very likely that the person involved in the incident will demand explanations and point the finger at you. Try to give your version of events, always with respect for the other person. A family inheritance could be the source of a dispute among several members of the family. It's important to make your position clear regarding the matter, as these could be bigger problems than you imagine. Those studying today have a difficult mission, to carry out a project between people who don't have a good relationship. You must influence them to put aside their differences and get the work done. Love will have to wait a while. You have to focus on other obligations. You have someone very special in mind, but that person isn't showing the interest you want. Try asking them out today. If they say no, then it's better to look elsewhere. There are many more people in the world. Always remember to start enjoying more of what you truly want to do with your life. Life is starting to become a bit routine, and this is because you haven't really paid attention to the opportunities that are presenting themselves to you. You shouldn't overlook a very good opportunity that will come your way from someone you love very much. It's time to stop thinking about the past and also to stop acting hastily in situations that require your utmost concentration. Taurus may not achieve great success today, so it will be very important to set aside some energy to face the things to come and everything that will begin to emerge from now on. Remember that not all battles are won at the moment we fight. Taurus is beginning to discover themselves and needs the help of someone to accompany and guide them a little on the path of love. They urgently need it because they are about to make many mistakes that will cost them dearly in the future. You could ruin everything. Don't think of past successes as something that affects your current path. If you are currently in a different job or financial situation, then you don't have to think about things that won't help you in any way to continue improving. Not everything you want will come to you right away, but there are some things that will come together as the day goes on, so don't stress out now, Taurus. It's time for you to regain confidence and security in what you do. Whatever career you chose in the past was a good decision, but you've been losing faith in yourself and your talent. Don't let a few setbacks make you give up along the way. You always have to get back up and try again, no matter how many times you fall. An opportunity to show what you can do will come your way today. Try not to stop studying or forget what you've learned due to the nerves this may cause. Someone very close to you will be looking for you today and will contact you via text message. Don't miss a chance to meet with them, they could have good news. It's a good day for business and forming partnerships, you won't regret it. Love is always on the way, don't let it get away. It's likely that someone who showed a lot of interest in you before, but things didn't work out, will reappear. Try giving them a chance. You're probably in a somewhat confusing situation with your partner. You should try to resolve the issue before it becomes serious and the relationship ends. It's time to make serious decisions about your career, so if you're studying, you'll need to be able to make important decisions. You'll be asked about this today. Don't put off doing this because your future depends on it. Possible arguments with one of your parents, if they're still with you, due to a financial misunderstanding. Clear up the situation. It could be a reason for estrangement, and you don't want that to happen. For certain jobs, you always have to be a certain age, or in other instances, you also need to maintain your physical fitness. If you need to pay a little more attention to your body, this will be the perfect time to start enjoying a good exercise routine. It won't be the day you've been waiting for in love, so start realizing that sometimes we need to pay more attention to what the path we're on truly means when it comes to passion. Don't stop trying to have a relationship with someone you really like. Don't let yourself get carried away in romance, Taurus. You might regret it later. The days are quite good at work, so it will be very important to let obligations take center stage, so start taking the work you're doing more seriously. If you can't remember the last time you had a physical checkup, you need to stop making excuses and go see your doctor. Sexual energy level, moderate. Dangerous tendency, worrying excessively about things you can't resolve right now. What to avoid, indolent attitudes. Not taking care of what you need to do at the right time, leaving the important things for tomorrow and attending to the secondary things today. Relationship prediction. Things will go very well today with earth signs, such as Virgo and Capricorn, as well as with water signs, such as Cancer and Pisces, and of course Scorpio. The most tense relationship, avoid arguments with Aries, Leo, and Gemini. The universal number is 4. In numerology, the sum is reduced to a single digit. Below are your auspicious hours in matters of love, money, and business according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you should adjust them to your national time zone. 4:20 a.m. 8:25 a.m. 12:15 p.m. 6:10 p.m. Your lucky numbers are 3, 20, 28, and 35. Your lucky number, 92. Try to use it as much as you can and take advantage of it because it will be with you today. Your lucky color, violet. It's time to think about that trip you've been planning for years. If you have the money to buy tickets today, I recommend you don't think twice. If you need to save more to take that long-awaited trip, then start today, because it will be an invaluable experience where you'll learn not only about other cultures and customs, but also about yourself. A call from work you've been waiting for could happen today. Don't get impatient, it will soon arrive, and you'll be able to enjoy the benefits that a new project or a new position will bring. Love is waiting for you. You could meet someone online, but there's a greater chance that the person you're waiting for will arrive through a get-together with friends. Accept the invitation that a loved one will extend to you today. A rose tea can help you sleep at night. A day to begin letting go of what's been bothering you, to make important decisions about your work, and to come to peace with a possible breakup you may be going through. If you're experiencing the latter, it's important to remember that we don't control anyone's decisions, much less their lives. So if the other person has decided to part ways, today is the time to have that last conversation and finally let go. A job opportunity you weren't expecting could appear during the day. You must think and choose what suits you best. We're often afraid to take risks, but we must also learn that if we don't, we'll stay in the same place forever, with no chance of moving forward or improving our skills. Eat more green vegetables in your diet. You're giving a lot of priority to processed foods. Start making stronger decisions in love. You're letting go of an important person. Don't put off for another day what you can accomplish right now. If you're feeling too alone, remember that there are many people around you who support you and count on you. Don't miss the opportunity that's presenting itself at work. It's very likely that you'll hear some rumors circulating about you in your workplace. Don't listen, don't get into fights, that is, don't get involved, especially if it comes from someone who doesn't wish you well. A new path is opening before your eyes, and you're experiencing a fear of taking it. This is all normal, as the unknown often provokes a certain reluctance. Don't let the desire to always be well and explore the world go away. A new vision of life could arrive if you take this new path that the universe is offering you. Taurus manages to truly understand all the things they want, but in some way, they'll be filled with many doubts, and that might not be what they need right now. Quite the opposite, giving way to action, not so much to thought, is what you need right now. Love will be very good for Taurus today. You need to do certain things that can help you see everything in a slightly simpler way. Remember that sometimes we have to start seeing things more simply than they really are. Work will do you very well today. The things you're beginning to think about and that can help you see everything much more clearly are at this moment in your life, so don't think about what you can't handle now, just try one more time and you'll be able to. Don't complicate things too much today, Taurus. If you really have the option to do everything better, you'll see everything more clearly today. Someone at work will make a request of you. You'll be forced to accept, as you've probably asked them for a favor before. The problem with this is that it will increase your workload a bit today, so you should prepare to take on more tasks than you had budgeted for. If you're studying, you're likely working on a team and one of the people has taken the lead, but isn't doing a good job. You should talk to level the playing field. A somewhat tense moment will occur at home. It could be a fight between some of your family members or an argument between you and your partner. If you live alone, then you're likely to argue with someone you love today. Try to work things out. It's time to start using your mind and reasoning more for certain things where you're letting your emotions get the best of you. This is often positive. However, to solve certain problems, we often need to think things through and rely on our intelligence. Something that recently happened to you has left you feeling empty. If you're going through this, you should try to see things positively and realize that you have a lot to fight for in your life. Don't let it get you down. You're on the verge of a potential sadness that will leave you feeling a little down. If you don't do something to feel better, you could experience body aches. Try to lift your spirits by visiting friends and hanging out with people who are good to you. Analyze the pros and cons of continuing a relationship that isn't bringing you anything good. More than anything, it's causing you suffering and impeding your personal growth. The bull simply needs to have the ability to see his life as a constant change, something that will grow within your path and that will always happen. Remember very well that we always have the opportunity to make something better out of our path in life, but that always has to do with the things you do and the choices you make. It will be very necessary for things within our hearts to get along a little better within our own bodies, so it will be very important for you to change your ways a little and give a chance to that person who really hasn't had a good attitude lately, but truly loves you. The support you're receiving at work could be the best help you'll ever receive. Sometimes just being told that what we're doing is good can be the best thing in your world, Taurus. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.